not that type of person. Like, I knew, like, I would always, he wouldn't be home. I would always take care of the kids, get the kids food, take them places. I can show y'all multiple videos of us doing a lot of things with each other. Like, seriously. He's still going on because he's obsessed with me. Ask him why didn't he want to throw none of my stuff away when I asked him to throw the stuff away, because he's mentally attached to me. He never had sex with me. They're making up lies. I mean, well, he told y'all that he never had sex with me, but you know, Tyra and all these other people saying that he had sex with me. He never had sex with me ever. Didn't you say his? Yeah, she suffers from bipolar and schizophrenia. Yes, and he uses her checks. She buys all them children so much stuff. He doesn't buy them anything. If I show y'all the house, if I show y'all how his son lives, the oldest one, y'all would really want to call CPS. My children loved her, and I loved his children. But at the end of the day, mentally, I had to get myself out of there. He still got he still got my birth certificates and my socials. That's the only reason why I wasn't able to get accepted in the housing program, because he would not give me my social security cards or my birth certificates. So I said, fuck everything. He has a 9 and a 12-year-old.
Oh, I'll be right back, Adrian. It would take a little bit long. I need to fight something.
His children's mother passed away. Well, what he told me was that she overdosed on drugs. But I honestly think after everything, like all this other stuff, I honestly think that because she was going to leave him, he honestly did something to hurt her. And I don't put it past him. He told me that she passed away in the house. And she passed away on the floor in the house. And she overdosed on drugs. She probably overdosed on drugs because of his control. He's very controlling. That's why. I left because I was tired. Emotionally tired of everything. And every time I would try to save some money, I had to pay. Yes, it's not ready yet. It's 4:55. At 5 o'clock is when dinner is. No, what happened was my son and my daughter went to the school and told the school, which they go to Baltimore County schools. And when you go to Baltimore County schools, they take action. What happened was the school contacted me and told me something about my son and my daughter reporting that the little boy was telling them to play a house game. And you know how schools are. They took it upon themselves to call me, and they called CPS because children are not supposed to be playing house. You know, like back in the day when y'all used to play house. But I took it upon myself to try to talk to him as an adult and tell him, like, look, I think it's time for you to get therapy for your son now. I think it's time for you to get therapy for your son.
Can the Lord help?
I already ordered a birth certificate and a social. This is before the virus. This is before the coronavirus when he took it. But make a long story short, the school contacted me and told me about them playing house or whatever the case may be. And I tried to talk to him as an adult and tell him that CPS was really getting involved. Mentally, he didn't understand it. He just was like, fuck me, that I pressed the issue and all this other stuff. I did not press the issue. I tried to talk to him as an adult. So the real reason why I'm outside of the house and I'm not there is because due to Child Protective Services, due to safety plan, that they told me that my children was not able to be around the little boy no more until he get therapy. FYI. So what they did was they offered me to get into a program which they help you get Section 8. I am not homeless. Due to them, they paid for me to stay in the hotel. That's when I first met Tyra. When I first met Tyra in person, and when they stayed for they paid for me to stay in the hotel for almost 2 weeks. And Tyra was in the hotel with me when the shit was going on. But for her to be up here making up lies on social media is weird. So what they did was they paid for us to stay in a hotel for 2 weeks. So what they did was once I got accepted into the program, the housing program, due to children, being, just due to the situation, he would not give me my birth certificates and my socials. So that's what held me up. That's why I'm in the predicament that I am. That's what I told you guys, that if anything, y'all should want to give me a hug, because I'm not a liar. And the worker will be at the courthouse. No, she was in the hotel. Yeah, she was in the hotel. Her and the girlfriend. Remember when I was going live and Tyra was in the hotel? Remember when we was in the hotel and they was like, Bree, why was you in the hotel? And I didn't. Remember when Tyra came? That's when Tyra first saw me. She don't know me from no fucking group home. Remember? When Tyra came and I was in the fucking hotel and Tyra came and first saw me? She's a compulsive liar. Y'all believe any fucking thing. That girl, yes. Remember when me and the kids was there at the pool? The girl was a liar. The girl lied so bad, and as a woman and as a mother, you should feel bad for yourself. Tyra was in the hotel. Yes. No, I already got my birth certificate and my social security cards. I already purchased that myself. But he took it from me. So, because he knew that it was going to help me get a place so I can get away from his psychotic ass. But y'all remember when Tyra came and me and the kids was in the hotel because they paid for the hotel for almost 2 weeks. That girl really got on here and said that she met me at a group home. I did not put CPS on that man. So housing is back on track then. CPS has a different housing, like different housing things. When you're involved in a CPS case, when your children are being, like, you know, something that, you know, tragic happened to your children, they will put you in a place. They will help you get on your feet. And that's what happened. That's exactly what happened. They will help you. When something tragic happened and you're the victims and you're the victim and your children are the victim, they will help you. And that's what happened. Your story never changed. You've been telling the truth. I know. Sexually assaulted. No, he never did anything to my son. His son did. His son is the one with the problems. And he just don't want to admit that his son is the one with the problem. Come on, y'all. Put your shoes on right here. He doesn't want to admit that his son is the one with the problems. He's been a problem for 4 years. And the school has, you know, been telling him to get therapy for his child. I don't have to lie. My story has always been the same, but it's like when you have thousands of people listen to parts and bits and pieces of the story, you know, of course, that's why he wanted to humiliate me. He felt like when I got on YouTube, okay, go ahead. He felt like when I got on YouTube that day and I disclosed what really happened, he got mad. And when he got mad, he mailed that pill bottle to Tyra. I'm a good person. I know God gonna bless me. That's why I told y'all this is not my karma. God is blessing me. I'm in a position that other women wish they could be in. You know, people are go through tragic things in life all the time. She said, add her. She know Tyra person. Who said add her? Who said add them? All she do is lie. Who? Who wants to be added? Come on, Raheem. You know her personally? That girl was a liar. Come on, y'all, stop so y'all can eat. Yeah, he mailed it to her.
Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hi, girl.
Hi.
But my name is Amina.
Huh?
I said my name is Amina. But I
Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Get yourself together. But that girl live. I don't know what's going on with her live. I guess when she get back going, she get back. Ooh. What's for dinner? Oh, something good. Huh? Oh, they're gonna be shitty. What you said? Come right here. Come on. Yeah, I don't know. Hey, 3.
hello.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I was actually saying like I know Sadie personally like Tyra.
Yeah.
Because I turned 2015. Or whatever. When my friend Nia Maya died, it started reminding everybody I met Nia Maya through her when I knew Nia Maya already. But back to y'all situation. So did this Tyra, she lies a lot. She's a big ass liar. And when she was on live with that lady talking about you down bad, I told her that shit was lame as fuck. And she wouldn't DM me back at all for nothing in the world.
She don't want to DM you back because the girl was a compulsive liar. That girl was sick.
Because
Her
she
and
even
him need
told
help.
me, cause she even told me out her own mouth when we was on FaceTime one day, she told me, she was like, basically that yeah, she knew you from a
Get
back
down.
home. Y'all grew up in Baltimore together. You was from Washington
That
D.C.
girl was
Y'all
not
don't.
even from Baltimore. How we grew up in Baltimore together if she's not from Baltimore? That's a lie.
Girl, I don't
She's
know.
crazy.
That what she told me on FaceTime.
That
And
girl was a liar.
then
That's
she
why she was
also
mad
told
because
me,
we got.
that's what I'm saying, when she got on there saying like, oh, you was running behind young boy, this, that, and the third. But she told me she was with you and young boy when y'all went to, when you went to go see him in New York or something like that. And then
Sweetie,
up
stop
there,
listening to the lies. That girl wish she was. That girl was a liar. She's a liar. And I want to be left alone.
yeah, and I just feel like that shit was lame as fuck. And I told her that. I said, this shit lame. When her and that girl was on that live talking about you, I said, this shit is so lame. I don't know
That
if
girl
she
wish
was
she was there.
personally
She
or
be
not.
lying.
But I just thought that whole situation was lame as fuck. Because Sadiddy.
I got tissue this.
I gotta let my kids eat, y'all. I'll call y'all real shooters. Go ahead, eat your food.
I didn't go back.
Right at 11. My girl was a liar. Shit is ridiculous. This shit is really sad. It's not even funny. Raheem, what are you doing? Raheem, what are you doing? Get up there so you can eat. What? Hurry up so you can eat. This shit is ridiculous. People just be lying. Like it's so exciting to be around this boy. Like, golly, let it go. What was the point? I don't know. This shit is crazy. That's why you don't trust people. I would never trust a person again. I'm telling you on God, I would never trust people again. Right. You're absolutely right about that, but at the end of the day, this shit is weak.
That's sugar.
Yes. This shit is weak. And my kids is eating dinner. So once my kids are done eating dinner, you guys, once my kids are done eating dinner, I'm gonna get back on the live. Y'all eat your food. Hey. It's getting corny, very.